Alright, we're back on that NR4000P. I gotta change out these two contactors. I already took the front cover off and all that good stuff. There'll be pictures in the video of the flat bar and how these are hooked up. Just taking these bolts out right here on the side. I had to take an Allen key and cut it down so it would fit in there. So get you a little light there. I've already taken them out. I take them out. We'll keep on working, trucking on this. Real pain in the butt to get that Allen key in there, get them little things out. Once we get them loose, we can probably get them with our finger. And I dropped it. I got a magnet though. It'll be all right. Come on. I know you guys can't see, but there's really nowhere to prop you guys up to get a different angle. Still too tight for my finger. It don't help when you have a short finger. You can't reach all the way down there. Come on. One day I'll tell you guys a story about the old finger. I may have told it once before, but that was a long time ago. So it's just a little short Allen-headed cap screw. And there's 4 of them, and there's 2 of them way down there. So when I put this together, I ain't putting them other 2 down there. Nah, I will, but it makes you want to leave them out of there. Well, I'm gonna get these 2 out, and then we'll change sides, and we'll go over there and see what we got to do to take it out. There's that box here. It's got to be moved to be able to get to some bolts. So we'll move that. Okay, I lied. We don't have to remove that box. This fan is connected to the coil, so when we pull the thing out like that, then we're all good. We just have to disconnect the fan. I want to say, or we can just tilt it up, take them bolts out over there, which is what I'll just tilt it up so all my wires try to stay in the same place. This contactor is already loose and I can take it on out. Oh, well, I got the 2 wires down here I got to undo. So I'm gonna get the big screwdriver. And we're just gonna try to kick it off there. There she is. Because I put this one on the other day. It was a used one I have just to get the truck up and running. So I just have to pull them screws over there, right down there, and then that way we'll be able to pull this contactor. We'll put both contactors in, screw them in. See, there's a bolt I gotta have right here. Well, not a bolt, and a washer. And I got that one. I got that one with a short finger. So I'm gonna pull them. It's a pretty easy job. I'm gonna pull them 2 out over there, and then we'll get it all put back together. Oh yeah, I noticed I was recording in the wrong position, but I'll fix that anyways. In the video it might look a little funny, but let me see. Let's see if I can flip you guys here. See if that helps me out. here we go. We'll pull in. Set that over here. Setting it right there. Off camera. We'll set that over there. Ooh. Okay. So when you're installing these, you want a positive, negative, positive, negative. You want it kind of like in series. Alright, I got them in, got them bolted in. My co-worker Jim over there, see him? He's like 67 years old. That old man outworked me all day long. We gotta take the nut off. But this is all pretty straightforward. You know, I took pictures so I can put it back the same way it goes on. But if you look at this thing's cut so it sits flat, but this part here is at an angle, and it only goes on one way. And you can flip it over, but it ain't gonna reach that other one, so there's only one way to put it on. Oh, come on. And of course this one wants to give me fits here. Let me fight that real quick. Yeah, I got it on there, so of course that one I got. Come on, there we go. Alright, so what I did to do these is I just loosened these bolts up, nuts right here, and then I can just swing them right back into place. This one I actually pulled. Let's get that swung back in place. Stick that down there, swing it in place. This one I don't really need, but that one actually ain't. Oh, that nut that goes up there on one of them. So we had that black strap go there, I think, or it might have went. I think it might have went over here. No, it went here. That's right. That went here. That went there. This went there. Oh, I'm blocking you guys here. How's that? Yeah. Let me reset you guys. There we go. How's that? So these all got to come off. Should have took them off a long time ago when I didn't have a camera on. Since this is new, they come with new nuts on top. Come on. Oh, Jim watches my videos too. So y'all get down there in them comments, tell old Jim hi. I call him old gorilla strength. That old man's got so much strength that when he goes to tighten one of his nuts on something, and I come back and I gotta work on it, and then I'm like, hey, you gotta come get this undone, bud. That's just too tight for me. I can't do it. So these two have this bar that goes right here. Ooh, and they ain't gonna reach. Golly. So let me get this on there. Alright, got it set on there and got that black wire on there. I just used the big boards. Went and squeezed it like that together. So then the red wire, get your main battery hot. So basically all this does is got contactor, clicks on, comes out this side, goes over to this side, and comes out this side, and that powers this bus bar. and all these fuses, and that runs your power all the way through all that. So that's just basically what that does. And we will try to get all these tightened down. Come on now, get going there. Put that one on there. These are all over here. Now get the socket. Make sure when you push your fuses that way, make sure you get the bottom row. And come back at the top row, because you want to make sure you're pushing that fuse over. We got to change that. These are all 13 mils. Change this out for the good old 17. And we're going to tighten them up. That fan out the way. All right, everything's tight. We'll hook the battery up and make sure she clicks on, everything working right. Make sure we didn't short nothing out. Alright, so everything's hooked up. We got the 2 wires on there, 2 wires on that side. These are all tight. Everything's tight. Let's move this just in case, so it don't short out nothing. Let's go ahead and hook that up. We'll turn the key on. Perfect. Everything's working like it should. Perfect. Perfect. So, get our screwdriver out of there. We got to throw the cover on. You can see the fan's working. You can probably hear it. Let's check the other fan, make sure it's working. It's working. What this fan sucks in air, blows it underneath this big old aluminum plate, which is called a heat sink, and it blows it out right here. Blows out right there. And you have this fan that just blows it right out of the screen. We've got a screen over on that side. So there's one that goes on this side over here, and it just blows right out. I'm gonna get this all assembled, and we're gonna take it on back. This is pretty much done. Once I get her all, just get the dash put back on, and she's done. We'll send her back to, oh boy, it goes down there to the welding crew. They do a bunch of the welding. So this is theirs. We'll get that taken back, and then they can get back to work. They're really not doing nothing anyway. They're standing around waiting for me. They're welding an axle, so they're not actually needing this quite yet. So, but I want to give it back to them as fast as possible. But If y'all like these videos, man, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you can see my videos.